Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the Gibson SJ200 Super Jumbo acoustic guitar. Gonna explain why it's my favorite guitar and my go-to for recording in the studio. I'll do some sound tests, A/B it against this Martin dreadnought, and show you just how much the Gibson smokes the Martin. Gonna show you a couple amazing setups. I'll also explain the setup with the small condenser mic I'm using to record these guitars and the signal chain. So let's get right to it. What I really love about this guitar is it's huge. It has a huge sound, huge, with a great, unique, full sound, authentic jumbo, just like sweetness, madness. It gives you that clarity in the low end you can hear. It just has an incredible low end that sits well in any mix, and I've found that I barely have to tweak the guitar in the mix. You know, even in the higher end, it just has a nice fullness and richness that you can't get with a smaller bodied guitar. The reason you get that jumbo sound is because it's huge. That's one of the downsides. It actually is hard to play sometimes. You see, I'm a big guy. I'm not a small guy, and sometimes it's hard to get my arm over this thing, and sometimes I get a little mark on my arm from playing it, and it can really get you in this kind of ergonomic situation where your shoulders work. You work hard working this guitar. It's a big girl, but it's a big, great sound, so it's totally worth it for me. Living in the desert comes with a few challenges and quirks, so you can see things are dry here, and you can see the pickguard is starting to lift up, so I need to glue that back down. So that's one of the challenges I face with this guitar. Also, these gold tuners, it's hard to communicate it via video, but they get a little sticky sometimes, and I found the great solution to that to be this Dunlop 65 guitar polish cleaner. You can use it on the body of the guitar too. Spray a little bit right on there and cleans it right up. The guitar came with an onboard pickup system by LR Bags, and it actually dried out so much that the little mic that was glued in there fell out. Now I find this to be actually preferential because I use it mostly to record, so I don't really need all the electronics inside there, but it's a consideration. These guitars get pretty dry. This is the Buyer Dynamic MC930 small condenser microphone, and that's what I'm using to record this guitar primarily. It has a real smooth sound that picks up the highs really well, and I just found it to be perfect right at the 12th fret directly on it. I'll show you a few examples of that and some different mic placements in a second. Moving to the rest of the signal chain, I'm going into the solid state Logic X Logic channel, and I don't have any EQ or limiting on. I've just got some gain on it. That's it, and phantom power, of course. And the preamp is going straight into the Lynx Aurora 8 mastering converter, which goes straight to the computer. So that's the signal flow. All right, let's do some sound testing. First, open chords. I think you can hear that the Martin's a lot darker and it doesn't have the definition in the low end. You might notice also the Gibson has quite a bit more sustain. Right, the note goes on forever and ever. Doesn't quite last as long. Let's do some finger picking examples. Let's do some up the neck fretwork. So I'll show you now the mic at somewhat of an angle at the 12th fret, and then I'll also mic it close to the bridge, and you'll hear the difference in both. Now I'll do a little lead work, some solo notes with the mic pointed straight at the 12th fret like normal. Let me know in the comments below which guitar you preferred. I know which one I prefer. It's definitely this Gibson SJ200, from the full body sound to the really articulated lows. The Gibson SJ200 just has that magic, that full body, rich, deep sound that I really love. When you pair it with a super high-end small condenser microphone, or even a large condenser mic, it just gives it this nice high end, and it gives it these smooth mids and lows, and it records so beautifully. It's my go-to in the studio, #1 for recording an acoustic guitar. I don't even record the Martin anymore. Let me know what you think of that in the comments, and it just sounds great on everything. Bigger is better, baby. From finger picking to strumming to solos, it does it all. It might be a bit of a beast to play. It might have its quirks, like my pick guard coming up like I showed you, some of the stickiness on the gold tuners, but man, it is really worth it. And if you have the cash to spend, I would highly recommend buying this guitar. It'll probably be the only guitar you'll ever buy. In fact, I probably don't even need the rest of my guitars. I'll probably sell them all. If you'd like me to feature any other guitars or any other equipment, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to receive notifications for every time I release new videos. I release new videos every week. Let me know which one you prefer in the comments. I'll see you next time.